Well, hi Aquarius, welcome to Universal Guidance. It's time for your weekly reading. So if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started. Let's find out, what does the universe have in store for you? So please, universe, what can Aquarius expect? What? There you are. What can Aquarius expect? Coming up here are Aquarius. What can they expect? Hmm. There you are, right in the middle. King of Swords, male or female. That air energy. Okay, we have plenty of cards to get started, Aquarius, and here you are. King of Swords surrounds the whole reading. So, this is you. You have your guard up. You want truth. You want clarity. And this will probably come through conversation. So, let's find out why. Up here in your highest energy, there you go. Blurting out with it, coming out with it. There's something brewing that must be talked about, and it has to do with love. We have the Ace of Cups also in your highest energy right next to the Page of Wands. So you're definitely going to have to come out with, it might be a simple thing like, I love you, okay? So that you're something you've been holding back. It could be just a talk about love, like, it has to do with love. It also has to do with working on the relationship. So I feel like you want to work on a relationship with somebody because you have love, and you want to. The coming out with it is like, can we please work on this? I love you. I really want to focus on making this relationship better. This is the Eight of Pentacles, um, right next to the Ace of Cups. Really, you want to focus on a relationship. You want to focus on a love connection. Okay. You're a bit guarded. You have your sword up here, it surrounds the whole reading, but you do want to speak your truth. You do want to come out with what's really been on your mind, and you kind of been holding back, and it's gonna come out. This is the Eight of Swords, which is right under the Page of Wands. So, one of the things that you need to talk about, need to blurt out, that you've been holding back, is you've been feeling kind of trapped in a relationship, this love relationship. You need to let that out. You don't want to be trapped into something. You want to feel free to pursue a love relationship in the way that you're comfortable with. You don't want to be pushed in anything, because if you're pushed, you're going to feel like you're trapped and being bound, and like you're going to want to escape. So that's why the sword is up. So there's two things going on here. You do want to save this relationship, but you need to talk about how it is moving forward. And so this Eight of Swords is a card of illusion, because the feet are not bound, mouth is not bound. You can ask for help, and that's what you're going to do about this relationship, or you can get out of this whole thing by walking away. Okay? So on the other side of you, the King of Swords, is the Magician. So yeah, you want to make this work. The Magician is here to, I think you're manifesting this. relationship to move forward by speaking out, by speaking your truth. It's right under the Eight of Pentacles, working on the relationship, focusing on it. Um, this is really something that you need to speak of and something that you are going to speak of. When the timing's right, it's just going to come out. It's just going to, like, maybe your partner is going to say something and you will go, by the way, let's talk about that. So under the Eight of Swords now, this feeling of like you're starting to feel trapped and starting to get confined here. And this relationship cannot move forward with you feeling that way. So that it is, the Eight of Swords is right above the Four of Wands. Now, this is where the relationship uh, is progressing to, but I feel like it's progressing sort of like being forced. You feel like you're being kind of forced into this Four of Wands situation. This is a soulmate. Don't get me wrong. This is 1111. This is a very spiritual card between two people and being happy and in their own home, a family. I mean, it's got the whole works wrapped up into this card. But you can't, you need to talk about this. You're feeling a bit trapped into moving into this situation right here. You're very confused, you're stressed, you're anxious about the whole situation. That's part of your truth of what you need to talk about. Yes, you love them. Yes, you do. You have a giant cup of love for them. They love you back. But you just can't take the pressure. The pressure is too much pressure to be moving towards this Four of Wands. And so, yeah, it's got you up in your head. It's got you in self-protection mode. And so in order to manifest this Four of Wands to actually happen and come real and be happy for everybody, all this communication has to take place. And it's like Page of Wands, King of Swords, Eight of Wands. Okay? This is you speaking your truth. This is you kind of being on guard about moving forward too fast. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa there, Nellie. So you need to talk about it and have a clear understanding about how to move forward. Okay? We've got the Page of Pentacles that came out. This is really examining the whole situation. This is really like holding a magnifying glass up to this whole relationship. This is going to be part of this conversation. You know what's going on. You know how you feel. And yes, whether you're male or female, I mean, you need to say something. Saying something looks like it's going to save this relationship. The other person has no idea that they're causing all this stress and anxiety for you. They don't want to do that. They love you. I have the Four of Swords. Now the Four of Swords is next to the Magician, right above the Page of Pentacles. So yeah, you keep looking back. It's like you're looking back. You have all your swords. You're standing upright. You're fine, you know. But the thing is you're looking back at something. I think you've been through this before. Not with this person. I think it was someone else, and it actually destroyed the relationship because of the sword. See, you got the swords here. The truth and the clarity. I don't think you ever spoke out. And I think this past relationship fell apart because you did not speak your truth. This time I think you're going to speak it. And that's going to help you manifest it. We have the Chariot. appear in your highest energy. This is the card for Cancer. So Cancer might be in your chart, might be around this reading. But more importantly, it's about moving forward fast, leaving the dust behind. This is not what you want, okay? This is what they want. You want to work on it. You want to focus on it. You want to like take your time with it. This Chariot is right above this Five of Swords where I was just telling you that they were pushing you too fast. They were just pushing you too hard about making this relationship advance too quickly, and so it ended up falling apart. Sorry. So this is why you want to focus on this one. This is why you want to take your time, because there is love there. You don't want you don't want to lose this relationship too. You just gotta say what's on your mind. For Aquarius, please. What else does Aquarius need to know? Okay. We have the Emperor that came out. This is the card for Aries. More importantly, it's about the energy here. This is a stubborn energy, kind of fixed way of thinking. It's really hard to change their minds. This individual, this person, this energy likes to be a leader. They like things to be their idea. I'm not sure if this is you or them. I think this is them because it comes out next to the Page of Pentacles, and this is you examining the whole situation. This person that you're in love with kind of likes to say, it's like somebody grabbing hold of your hand and just saying, come on, come on, come on. That's the feeling I get out of this relationship right here. And so the Emperor is very well liked and respected by others. But they do have a way of wanting to be a leader and wanting to, control the way things go forward. I have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is possible fire energy, so that would be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. It's right above the Emperor, which is Aries. Regardless of the zodiac sign, male or female, this King of Wands holds a staff of new beginnings, a fresh starts. I really think you want to just slow this relationship down and methodically advance, baby steps. It's just like, just like the Eight of Pentacles in your highest energy. Let's work on one thing and then move to the next thing. And then move to the next thing, very methodically, and just and see where this goes, to see if we really do want to end up in the Four of Wands. The other person's like, no, let's go. Let's, just stop thinking about it. We know we love each other. Let's just run to the chapel. That's not your style. The Justice card. So the Justice card is about you keeping your scales balanced. Moving forward fast is not your thing, okay? You want to keep your scales balanced. You have your swords up over here. It's about, self-protection mode. You just don't, you want to be careful. It's not that you don't love them. You just want to be smart about it. And you want to just kind of like take this whole relationship that it feels like the Emperor has kind of made it advance faster than you're comfortable with, and you know it. And if this doesn't sound like your reading, it's not your reading. Check your moon or rising signs. This is a general reading. So for those of you this resonates with, it looks like you have some things you need to say to your partner, which is trying to move this relationship forward too fast. Yeah, it might hurt their feelings. This comes out right next to the Emperor. It might hurt their feelings. They might feel like, oh my gosh, what have I done, or this, but I don't think it's as serious as it looks with the Nine of Swords here. This might be part of the energy that you're going to convey to the Emperor, about, you're up in your head, you're laying awake at night, it's moving too fast, those swords, those thoughts. This has happened before, and it fell apart because you couldn't take it. You just couldn't take moving that fast. You just got to slow things down. That is so important for this relationship to work out. We have the High Priestess right next to the King of Wands, right above the Nine of Swords. The High Priestess is about using your intuition, letting your intuition guide you, okay? You will know how to move this forward. Your intuition is telling you that you need a fresh start. To you need to take this Chariot here and pull on the reins, and just kind of slow it down. You don't want to blow off the Emperor. You don't want to look back at the Emperor like you do another relationship already, because it moved way too fast. So use your intuition. Then we have the Queen of Swords here. And like I said, the truth, the clarity. This is what you need, the truth and clarity. And you're going to seek it, and you're going to speak it. This is it. At one end of your energy is a Page of Wands, and the other end is a Queen of Swords, and that is speaking and seeking the truth, having an honest and clear conversation in order to keep your scales balanced. You're going to know. Don't worry about what you're going to say. Your intuition will guide you through the conversation. You're worried that you're going to hurt them. You'll find a way. Believe me, you will find a way to have this conversation without hurting them. Leave them with hope. Leave them, because you don't want to lose them. So just leave them with the feeling of, okay, I get it. So Aquarius, this is your reading. And I thank you so much for watching Universal Guidance.